What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the 40K Cafe. And the other day, my friend reached out to me just talking about the time that Bjorn the Fell-Handed met an Inquisitor. It was a very brief conversation, but it's something that I want to share with you all. Bjorn the Fell-Handed at one moment ends up meeting an Inquisitor. This Inquisitor's name is none other than Annika. I'm fairly certain that these events took place during the months of shame, but Annika ended up going to meet with Bjorn the Fell-Handed, not truly believing if he was real or not. And skipping over a lot of details, eventually Annika does meet with Bjorn, and upon seeing him, she begins to weep, even falling to her knees. While on her knees, Annika ends up stating, "Oh my gosh, he's real," as if this was not a probability. Which, sure, we do know that he's real, but understandable why she may be confused or have some doubts about this, as it is said Bjorn is 10,000 years old. So Bjorn tells Annika to get up and kind of finds the whole situation ridiculous. Kisnaros, a companion of Annika, ends up stating that they are there as appointed representatives of the God Emperor. And Bjorn, in his mechanical voice, ends up laughing at this, going so far as to say that calling him a god is exactly how we ended up in this mess. Now, besides the fact that Bjorn the Fell-Handed boldly stated that calling the God Emperor a god is exactly how this happened, to the Inquisition, there's two other things that I want to take away from this conversation. Amidst the conversation, Bjorn ends up coming closer to Annika, lifting his power claw and touching her face. But the way that this is described is that Bjorn does this with such a fluid, gentle motion, almost as if it wasn't bionic at all. Bjorn has perfect fluid control over these mechanical limbs as if they were his own flesh and blood, touching her ever so gently to not even leave any blemish. Now, the last part that I want to take away from this conversation is that Bjorn, upon touching her face, is studying her. He notices that she is Fenrisian, asking so much as to where she is from. The Inquisitor Annika ends up stating that she is from the tribe of the Broken Tusk, and Bjorn, amidst his 10,000 years of service, recognizes this tribe, stating that they were fierce warriors, but even making a joke that they were horrible sailors. He recounts the amounts that he treated them with respect and how much he valued fighting alongside them. But the most unique thing that I find that he states is that he talks about the beauty that the women of the tribe had, even speaking directly to Annika in reference to this, complimenting her fair beauty and even talking the rare black hair that she has. My point in the telling of this part of the story is that Bjorn is 10,000 years old. He has been in a dreadnought for millennia. And yes, although we do recognize that those interned within a dreadnought can slowly lose their mind, Bjorn is still completely sane enough to recognize fair beauty when he witnesses it. Even for a space marine, that is a statement in and of itself. I see this once again as another moment that space marines are still part of humanity. Another moment that reminds us that they also have feelings, a soul, and so much more. Despite Bjorn being inside this massive sarcophagus that doesn't represent a human in any shape, he is still a Fenrisian to his core, and most of all, he is still human. It's a very cool little short moment in the book, but it's one that I really wanted to talk about. So with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and thanks as always, guys, for listening. Drop a comment if there's anything you guys want to hear about next. And as always, remember to follow for more.